Meet the Signal reporters bringing you the stories that matter to the SCV. This is The Jump.
Jim, very busy news day, and there's one story you're working on today that I'm sure you're loving.
I love it. I love this story. A lot of energy, and I had to take out a lot of the expletives from the narrative, but you got to give it to them because it's such an exciting story. There was a knock at a door at a house in Castaic at 10:30 at night, and the homeowner, Jeff Preach, who's been a long time Castaic resident, he comes to the door, like he says, cars break down, he answers the door. This guy, he mumbles something at first. Jeff says, "What?" The guy says, "I want $100 million." And Jeff said, "Well, you come to the wrong house." Well, I guess that's not the answer he wanted, because then the guy hit him in the face. And then, like Jeff says, it became like a knockdown fist fight rolling. And he said he trashed the speaker, he trashed the blinds. And Jeff's a big guy. And anyway, it ended up that he was 275 pounds and put all his weight on this guy to hold him there. Now the thing is Jeff, he was just in a walker last week. So I mean, we're talking about a guy who's 63 years old, who just got out of the hospital and who's told not to lift anything. And here he is rolling around in his own house with a guy that he never met before. So and then he's yelling to his wife, call the cops. While she's doing that, there's a house guest and who comes and Jeff's hoping, take over for me because I don't know if I can keep this up. And they change places, and the cops come eventually. But Jeff, in the meantime, gets a shotgun, and he's shaking. He said, "Well, you can imagine, I wouldn't be able to do anything either." But he got one shell in, and he wasn't sure if his buddy was going to keep him in place. So he just kept it at that. Cops arrived just in the nick of time.
Wow.
Yeah, and I checked it all out this morning, and the guy was arrested. He's from Indiana. 21-year-old. Like, wow.
That is bizarre.
It is bizarre.
Something. That's weird.
And Jeff is doing okay. He says he's got a bruise and a couple of cuts.
Well,
his buddy though had hernia surgery, and just 48 hours earlier, so he's not doing so well. The stitches popped a couple of times. So
okay, so it's.
But there you go.
It's not all good.
There you go.
Jana.
You want me to follow that?
Well,
She got the Tilted Kilt.
Tilted Kilt is closed.
Closed. Corporate office just confirmed it today that the location is closed. They wouldn't provide a reason why the location is closed.
Okay. So here's this concept of a restaurant where it's girls with short skirts, and it's kind of a sports bar type thing. Supposedly supposed to be popular, and it closed.
No reasons given, no information, but that's the fourth restaurant that's gone in at that location. It's like the kiss of death. None of them have survived more than a few years.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I think part of it is it's not a destination location for a restaurant, and you can't drive up to it and park by it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. That's the most that we got. Couldn't reach the franchise owner. His cell phone mailbox is full.
Okay.
He can't take any more messages.
Okay. For these stories and more, visit our website at signalscv.com and pick up tomorrow's Signal.